So in this video, I want to talk about what I've learned from creating 50 YouTube videos. So I think actually I'm getting close to the 70 YouTube videos posted. And I want to share what I've learned, so let's jump into this, right? So I started a YouTube channel towards the end of last year, started creating videos, and I'm still have a lot to learn, but let's get into what I've learned so far. So the first thing that I've learned is that posting videos is not actually that big of a deal. I remember thinking that starting a YouTube channel was gonna be this like crazy big deal, but it's really not. And I actually learned this from Ali Abdal. That's a channel that I follow. He has a really good channel that I follow. And he talks about this concept that like as soon as you post your first video, in the beginning, before you post your first video, you're so nervous. Like I was so nervous that once I posted videos, like my friends and family were gonna find it and make fun of me, and or if they didn't make fun of me directly, think negatively of me, and honestly, that probably just comes down to like caring too much what people think. But once I actually posted that first video, and then a few more after that, it's actually like, then all of a sudden, it's pretty funny because you post it and then you realize your channel isn't big at all, or your channel is super beginner, so no one ends up watching those first few videos. And then the inverse happens. You're like, actually, wait, I need to create more videos so that people actually watch them. And then once people actually start watching them, it's no one really cares that much. People are, again, like I learned this concept from Ali, but people are so focused on their own lives that they don't really care that much unless your video really helps them, and then they do care. And so it's kind of cool because you can just keep creating, and either people don't care, or if they care, it's because it helped them. So that's the first thing I learned. No one cares unless you help them. So just don't let that hold you back. The second thing I learned is that creating YouTube videos is a skill. It really takes effort, like playing a sport or learning an instrument. You have to practice this. You have to get in front of a camera frequently and script videos and learn. It is totally a skill, like a sport, So there are people there's reason why people who have a large following. It's because they're actually very good at creating YouTube videos. So that's the second thing I've learned. That one's kind of obvious. The third thing I've learned is that it's important to look directly into the lens. At least I've noticed the videos that I've made that are doing better are when I look directly into the lens like this. Because before I used to kind of like look like this when I was talking, or look around and just kind of look around, because it's kind of strange to look into the lens at first because it's just this inanimate object, but it's almost as if you're talking to a person. The lens is the person's eye, right? If you're talking to a person, you want to look into their eyes, and then you want to like maybe look away at some point, but you generally try to make eye contact when you're talking to somebody. So that's the third thing I recommend. I learned is look into the lens as if you're talking to a person, as if it's someone's eye. And then the last thing I learned is that audio makes a big difference. I upgraded my audio and my videos started getting a lot better. I still use my iPhone camera for the actual camera, the visual, but audio, I upgraded to this Rode Mic Me L that I can just plug into my phone. That I think has made a huge difference with the audio. So that's the fourth thing I learned. So to recap, one, making videos isn't that big of a deal. There's actually a lot of growth that comes, so don't let that hold you back. Two, I'm actually going to forget the order. The second one that I'm thinking of is look into the lens. 3, audio makes a big difference. And I'm trying to remember actually the second point that I made. Let me think about this for a second. Oh yeah, it takes practice. Just like anything else, YouTube is a skill. All right, that's all I got for you. If you like this video, please leave me a like and subscribe, and I will talk to you all in the next one. All right, take care.
And our friendship's building day by day. Atlanta buildings rising brick by brick. You just call me when you need me.